Another episode of Rooted Podcast here, live from the Sinking Creek Ranch. And today, we're going to talk about literally what happened today.
Little sneak peek.
Oh.
Little sneak peek.
Oh, gosh.
A turkey gobbled. He strutted. And he went to the frying pan.
I love it.
That's what happened this morning.
I finally am on the board for 26.
Johnny Boy has had a tough season. For whatever reason, it seems like every year we flip-flop. Or every other year. Something like that. We flip-flop. Over there in East Tennessee, one year he'll be wearing them out and I'll be struggling. And then the next year, it's just the exact opposite.
Yeah. Yeah, as we talked about on last week's episode, back home has been tough. So I decided to come back here where it seems to be the opportunities have been, abundant. And thankfully, I was given the opportunity to get behind the trigger. And, buddy, I made it happen. I made it happen.
You did make it happen.
So I was pretty pumped up about it. So obviously been having a pretty tough turkey season. Came down here and, it's just funny how you always have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
You had heard birds in the Cross Creek field and, had opportunities there with other folks and all this and that. And we just knew, dude, we're going to go in this field and we're going to kill this turkey.
Mm-hmm.
So we get up and we just head straight over there. Usually we sit at the barn or in the dry creek or somewhere and listen. We didn't even do that.
No.
We committed. We're going to get up early because they roost pretty close and they could see you in this field. We're going to get up early, get in this blind, put out the hen decoy, and just sit.
Yeah,
because they're coming.
Yeah, I mean that's what they've been doing every day for a long time.
Yeah, weeks.
Yeah, weeks. I mean, they have been in that field consistently every single morning, just about it.
So that's exactly what we did, and we get in there, we get all settled, and everything's perfect. We actually even weren't that late, surprisingly.
Yeah, I'm usually the late one.
And so it all worked out, and when we got in there, and then here come we are watching the world come alive and wake up, and some little Tweety birds, and here's some crows, and then there's the first gobble. It's like, okay, cool. And here's another gobble, and another, and another, and another, and another, and it's like, holy crap, this bird. Of course, we heard a few, but this one just kept going. I mean, I was like, holy crap, man. Like, this bird is just going, and you were sitting there, and I could just tell you were tore up.
I was, boy.
I mean, because a part of it, we sat there and waited to see if one of these other ones would fire up that we thought was coming in front of us. Never did.
No, they didn't. They
never did.
Fired up over there, but, that just goes to show you that a turkey is going to do what a turkey wants to do.
Yeah.
They may be in the same roost for 3 weeks straight, and then something happens in the afternoon while they're going back to roost, a coyote, for example.
Yeah.
And they move trees.
That could have been what happened, too, because, the last time we were there, the last time me and you together were there, we saw two of them that morning. So something like that could have happened. Maybe they just didn't want to talk. I don't know. But the bottom line is they were not there, and at some point, you just have to realize, why are we sitting here waiting on a turkey when there's a turkey gobbling?
Exactly.
This is silly.
And I looked at John and I said, I can't take this anymore.
I can't take it. We got to go.
We got to go get this bird.
And I'm like, Roger that. Let's rip it, dude.
So that's what we did. We packed up all the camera gear. And we already set, y'all. Set up, two cameras running.
Perfect.
Ready to go. Everything was lining up like it was supposed to. And, they just were in a different spot this morning. And, you'll have that. That's going to happen. But the thing is sometimes you do have to improvise. You do have to make a plan. And that's what I love so much about turkey hunting is that you can get up and you can make a move on them.
Yeah, exactly. And they're, and that bird was just gobbling on his own.
Yeah.
We didn't call to him. So we just knew that this was the place to be. So we got out of there and we went and walked the creek, alongside the creek. And then we heard of one that was just a little across the road. And the other one that we've been hearing, of course, I think we heard him one more time, but he pretty much just shut up. Probably got with hens or something. And you had said, like, man, like every morning or every other morning, there's a bird in this other field. It's like, okay, cool. That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah.
So we walk up and sit down. We don't even put the decoy out. We just sit and, this bird is starting to hammer.
Oh, he was on fire. But let me go back real quick.
Yeah.
Now, we didn't have our vests, nothing.
No.
And it was brisk this morning.
Dude, it was cold.
It was nice and chilly.
I know you walked over, from the little cabin across the street to the big lodge, and you're like, dude, it's freezing out here. And I told you, I was like, yeah, I had to go back and grab my jacket because I already had walked out just to check and see, and I was like, whoa, it's cold. So yeah,
season all over again.
Yeah, I had to put on the old puffer jacket to start the day, but yeah, and then we just had our chest rigs from Cabela's, and not we didn't bring our vests because we were like, we don't need the pad. We're gonna go sit in this blind and go kill a turkey.
And kill a turkey right off the rip.
Like it won't be that big a deal, and well,
it was.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? So yeah, we just literally just sat on the ground with no pad. So sat up against a tree, and that's fine. I mean,
it wasn't bad.
It worked out fine, and then so finally, this bird is hammering. I'm calling, and he's responding pretty decent to the call. And he's not every time, but he's not mad at it.
Yeah.
And then finally, he pops out. Of course, he pops out on the complete other side.
Yeah, all the way across the field.
Yeah, I mean, a couple hundred yards
on the road side of the field, which is a solid 150 yards or 200 yards from where we were sitting. And when he came out, I don't think you could see him at that point.
No, I could not.
Because where we were set up, it was really dense. But you had a great shooting lane if he would have come.
I had a great shooting lane that looked perfect had he come that way.
Yeah.
But he didn't. But we'll get there.
So he is gobbling at everything. And the crazy part is the way he was gobbling, to the east, you could see him stretch that neck out, and then you hear that gobble.
Yeah, it was kind of, it was like a big delay.
Yeah,
but it was
cool.
awesome to see.
It was super cool to sit back and watch that. And, as the morning progressed, it felt like forever. But it wasn't. It was not even, I mean, neither one of us had our phones in our hands, nothing. We were just enjoying the moment. And, I was trying to, because I had a weird root off that one little tree.
Yeah.
And it was running right on my tailbone, and it was not comfortable.
Yeah, I had a little, it was like a little tree used to be there, and someone broke it, and I had like the stub. That thing was on me for a minute. I had to scooch around to get out of that, but I was like, I mean, we just made it work.
Yeah.
But
it's about improvising.
Yeah, I mean,
making it happen.
This is what we had, and we're the idiots for not bringing our vests, so.
Of course we are.
Whatever. But I do remember you saying, like, man, I see him. And I'm like, dude, I do not. Because I had brush. I mean, buddy, dense. Bushes.
Dense bushes.
And, which was great. Great hide. It worked flawlessly.
Great hide.
But that bird stayed out there for, by the time we saw him to the time we got him.
20, 30 minutes.
I was about to say probably like half an hour, of actually seeing him. But he just stayed out there. He'd walk a little close and, just gobble.
That dude was gobbling 20 times.
At everything.
Before he took a step.
Yeah, crows, me calling, you name it, dude. He was hammering.
Cars going by.
Yeah, that dude was just gobbling.
Yeah.
And so we're just sitting there like, okay, we're going to play the long game. And hopefully he, works his way over here. So he's doing his thing, and I'm looking through the binos, and I'm trying to just really see him and how big he is. And, I knew he was a decent-bodied bird, and he gobbled like a man. And I was trying to see his beard, and it was still kind of early, and I'm looking through brush, so I'm trying to focus my binos, and I'm like, I really didn't see a beard. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I just can't see it or something. Something's going on.
Yeah.
So I didn't think much about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so anyway, we're kind of glassing them, calling gobble, and eventually all that calling got a hen interested.
Mm-hmm.
And so where we were sitting, right behind us was the dry creek. To our left is a road.
Yes. And that's the road that takes you back to the Field of Dreams. And so there's a field between the dry creek and the Field of Dreams, which I actually dissed this year, half of it, after I burn it, to turn all that potash back into the soil. And 2, it was my year to disc the CRP. So I did that, and they've been using that a lot. And I think a lot of it is because the grass isn't very high in there yet. And they like to fly down in that because, turkeys don't like wet feathers.
No.
And
it's been pouring here the last few days.
Yeah. We got more rain coming.
Yeah. So yeah, we had this hen come up, and I did not see her till she was right there.
Like 5 steps.
Yeah, I was like, oh crap. And I tell Ben, so I'm on the left side. I'm on the tree to the left. Ben's to my right. We're sitting down. I'm like, Ben, there's a hen right here.
Yes.
And then so she comes in, and then turns around and putts, but she doesn't putt loud and aggressive, and she doesn't run away, but she putted and walked away. And I was like, oh, crap, that's going to bust this other turkey. Well, my first thought was this hen's going to ruin my hunt. And she's going to walk in this field and take that turkey and go on to the other field to the right of us, way away.
Right.
And I was like, oh, that's... And in my head, I'm kind of like, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about how this season's going so far.
And I was like, dang it, man. So I'm just sitting there hoping, and then she turns away and putts. Now I'm thinking like, oh, he's going to bail out of this field because he ain't going to like that. Well, turns out he just heard her, clucking, putting, and he did not like that she left because she bailed out of that field.
Yeah, she got on.
She just got on that road and probably went back and
towards the Field of Dreams.
And she was out of there. And that old turkey did not like that lady left. And it just worked out perfect. She walked behind us, and he started briskly walking.
Yes,
to us,
stopping to gobble.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, it's gonna happen.
I was like, oh, he's coming. He is on a beeline.
And there's get ready, and then there's like he's on his way ready, and we were like, okay, oh crap, we got to get for real.
We got to get cameras focused, and
everything's ready to rip.
We got to make sure everything's recording.
Yeah,
all the things.
Everybody adjust one more time before he gets here, and now we're ready to rip.
Yep.
And so here he come, and everything was great. Ben laid down some. Just freaking phenomenal footage. That turkey did everything you wanted to do. He strutted, gobbled right in front of our face.
Like 10 yards in front of our face.
Just pow. It's one of those that you just feel in your chest, and it's like, yes. And so Ben, he's just telling me, like, hey, man, I got him on camera. And I'm like, okay, and he's just communicating. He's not telling me to shoot, but I'm letting him know, like, man, I cannot shoot right now. It's through so much brush. Like, I can barely see him, let alone being able to shoot. And I'm thinking if this turkey just makes a little loop around and comes by my little shooting lane, like, it'll be perfect. And he didn't do that.
No, he did not. And that's one of the things too that a lot of people don't know is you have to communicate constantly when you're filming this stuff. Yeah. Because if you don't, you're going to miss a lot of great footage. Number one. And number two, the whole point of us doing this is to film the birds.
Yeah.
Or the deer, whatever we're after at the time. So, I just think that is a very important thing because you do the same thing with me.
Oh, yeah.
You just got to. Like, hey, I've got him.
Yeah, I'm on him.
You're good to shoot whenever you're
kill
ready.
him when you want.
And that's all I need to hear. And usually, as soon as I hear kill, I drop that hammer and it's done.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And it's just the way that we were set up, and it was fine. The bird didn't they're always 5 feet off. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, he was 5 foot off.
And had he been a little to my right, it would have been perfect. But he just kept getting closer and closer and closer, and eventually, in a turkey hunter's head, look, there was a lot of brush, but that turkey was right there. And I said, you know what? He's not going to get to a shooting lane.
Nope.
So let's make one.
Yeah.
And I did. I pulled up that old Weatherby 20 gauge, and I mean, boom! And I must have knocked him enough because he didn't just totally fly away, but he flew about, 2-3 feet off the ground, and then straight horizontal.
More gliding than
yeah.
anything.
Then he was trying to get away.
Yeah.
And Ben said, "Did you get him?" And then he saw him flying. He said, "Shoot him again!
Shoot him again!"
And so this bird is flying from left to right, about eye level the way the land was, and I was sitting, and I just leaned up and boom,
rolled him,
and rolled him right out of the air
like a big old goose coming down.
Yeah, that's it. And of course I hopped out of there and got him, and he was dead within seconds. So it worked out great, but I knew that I had a decent chance just because of how close he was getting him through that brush. But it was a lot of brush. But now there's a beautiful, nice hole in that brush.
There is. There's a great shooting lane in there now. I'll tell you though, and that's the thing is I didn't have the ability to swing and get him on the camera for that first shot because he was so close.
Yeah,
and it was out of focus because he was right there,
And I'm telling you, man, through all the biggest thicket, it just wasn't. And I told Ben, look, dude, I had to shoot that turkey.
It was now or never.
He was gonna walk in our lap, and he would eventually have seen us, and and it all worked out.
It did. It all worked out. We broke John's dry spell here this year, and you know what else is really special about this is all these years. I don't know if all you folks know this or not, but John's been running with me for about 6 years now. And we have been filming all over the country. And he was there on day one when I simply said, I don't know if I can pay you or not. This is what I'm doing, and you're welcome. And he has not missed a beat ever since. Never asked for nothing.
Yeah,
never complained.
Just made it happen.
Just here all the time. And so it was really special for me that it worked out to where I was already tagged out. I'm done here for the season, and I could sit there next to you and film you. Yeah. To give back a little bit of what you've given.
No, hey, I hear you, man. It was just as special for me because, I've been here, at this ranch a lot, filmed a lot of critters and all that, and to finally draw blood here is awesome. Because this place means a lot. So. Yeah. It was just great. It was, oddly enough, the first turkey I ever took with a 20 gauge.
Yeah.
Funny enough. And then, so that, first bird here, had a tough season. Well, then that's not even the craziest part.
No.
So I get up to the bird, and I told Ben, I'm like, dude, I shot this bird, or the beard off this bird.
I'm like, what?
I'm like, we got to at least find pieces so I can see.
Yeah.
And we're looking, and there's feathers, from where I shot, but normal, but nothing, no beard strands, And we're looking, and finally, so I'm just like, I'm just going to look at this bird, did I screw up?
Yeah.
I'm like, but this.
It's got spurs.
I'm like, I see the spurs, it strutted, it gobbled. And then I remember looking back, I didn't see a beard when I looked through the binos. But I'm like, I know it's a gobbler. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm like, what in the world? So I go to look where the beard is, and I see severe, just beard rot. Where obviously at one point in its life it didn't get the nutrients or whatever it needed, and it quit growing and fell off. And man, and I told Ben, I'm like, dude, look, this thing's got beard rot. And he comes over there and he's like, oh my gosh. And he gets to look. He's like, dude, this thing's a double beard. And I'm like, no freaking way. I've never killed a multiple beard turkey. Granted, it's a little nub of nothingness because of the beard rot, but whatever. And then he pulls a little further, and sure enough, there's another one. It's a darn triple bearded turkey.
Yep, triple bearded turkey, and you could see that beard rot too, and the end of those beards was extremely brittle.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
brown.
You barely touch it, brown, rotten looking. You barely touch it, and it just crumbled.
Mm-hmm.
And that's to me is a number one sign of beard rot, especially when they come in. They have great spurs.
Mm-hmm.
They gobble like a man, full fan, strut like a man.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have any weird gobbles or nothing. It sounded like a 4-year-old
grown man.
Yeah, and sometimes these birds do that. But oddly enough, that is the second triple bearded bird off of this farm.
Mm-hmm.
I shot the other one last year.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So definitely good genetics here as far as the multiple beards go.
Oh yeah, we got the genetics here.
But man, it was an awesome hunt, and then all that we were done before 7.
Yeah, I looked at my phone. I was like, "Dang, boy, we're done, and it's not even 7 o'clock yet."
Heck yeah,
we're finished.
So we wrapped up and got all the B-roll and all the things
Tagged
for the
the
show,
bird, all the good things,
Yep.
and cleaned it.
Yep, got her cleaned up.
It's gonna be some good food for your family.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. We got them all skint up and everything. So I'm excited for that for sure.
Yeah, me too.
I tell you though, man, he did have some big old breast on him for the meat. I mean, that was good size.
He's a good bird, man.
I was happy about that.
Yeah, he was a great bird.
And but yeah, man, it was just a phenomenal hunt. And if the first plan doesn't succeed, you just keep on going, and that just shows you, like, look, dude, if you have a turkey, just go. Don't wait on a turkey when one's hollering at you.
Yeah, I mean, be persistent. That's the number one thing, is persistence always pays off.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, dude, it was great, and very, very thankful that I got to do it.
Yeah.
And hopefully I have another story, because we're gonna go out in the morning and we're gonna try to get me tagged out.
Yeah, we're gonna give it a shot.
So that is my story there, and I was just so happy to finally kill a turkey, and then I proceeded to lose my mind. So if you've watched the YouTube videos, Ben gets fired up every time, and he got fired up on this one, and it's all on video. But then finally, once I got to the bird, and took I took a moment to breathe, I went crazy. Poor old Ben's getting a phone call. Sorry about that. But yeah, man, I just went ballistic, and I was so pumped up and fired up, and I really can't wait for y'all to watch the footage and the YouTube video on this, because another reason it's special, and we kind of talked about this on some other pods, but like, I was here opening weekend, filmed the triple, and then Sunday we went out. That bird skirted me, so, and then I went home and been getting my butt whooped. So then coming here, and it finally all came together, and me and Ben got to be on another hunt, successful hunt, and in that same field in a different spot, I filmed Ben's bird
last year.
And so it was just really cool, kind of full circle moment.
Yeah.
And everything. So, I mean, a lot of first bird here, first with a 20 gauge, first multi-beard, like all the things. So it was awesome.
It was awesome.
It's a great time. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to just go out with your buddy hunting, do it, man.
Some of the best friendships you'll ever have are forged in the woods.
You will never forget it.
Ever.
And, it's just where, friendships are made, and, get stronger. And I mean, it all just works out.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't understand this, but the Bible verse that talks about iron sharpens iron as one man sharpens another.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean like just two buddies being buddies. Iron is forged and shaped through heat and pressure.
Yeah, it's not easy.
It's not an easy thing.
It's not safe and cuddly.
Yeah, exactly. So a true brother is somebody that walks through the fire with you, walks through the pressure with you, doesn't mind to call you out.
No, pushes you.
It pushes you to be the best person that you can be.
Yeah, that's what you should want.
That is the goal of a godly brother, is to be there for you call you out, and also lift you up when you need to be lifted up.
Mm-hmm.
And you walk through everything in life together.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only way to be.
Yeah.
And, I'd rather have a handful of folks like you
Mm-hmm.
than I would have 150 people that could care less.
Yeah, that are just yes men, yes buddies, doing whatever. And then, unfortunately, there's a lot of people that are just in it for them. What can they get out of it? And you don't want to surround yourself with those people. You just, the older I've gotten, and I'm not going to pretend like I know everything and I'm old, but it's just, my circle gets smaller and smaller. And it's weird because it's like I know a lot of people, but my real circle, like these are my ride or die people.
Mm-hmm.
It's very intentional.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, outside of actual family. It's literally less than 5,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like like these are my people.
Yep.
And that's just it, and but that's not to say that we can't be friends with more than I got a lot of buddies.
I'm just talking about like the guys that'll be there for you in the thick.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of buddies, and then there's those people.
Yep.
And so it's always good to have those people in your corner for sure.
It is.
And I would just tell people to get real intentional on that, because if you're not, it can get squirrely.
Oh, it'll get squirrely fast now. It gets sideways, John.
Yeah, we've had that happen.
Yeah, we have.
And so just be there for people, and the rest will work itself out
every time.
And if someone does something maybe they shouldn't do, you just let God deal with that, and you just do what you should do and move on.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Let God be God, and you just do you and listen to what He's telling you to do.
And go out there and hunt turkeys with your buddies. You will not regret it.
Never, not a day.
It's a dang good time. And,
absolutely.
So I was just really really excited to get that done today, and then we took some sick photos too.
Oh, we did.
Just photos. By we, I mean Ben. I was there, but Ben took them.
Well, it was great to actually take those photos, because you're always the one taking the photos and filming and all that stuff. So it was great to be back behind the camera.
Well, and so let's dive into that for just a second, and then we can wrap it up. Mm-hmm. But how did it feel being behind the camera?
I was just as excited.
Because I know your career started. We're in photography and all that, and you're used to, and now you're more in front. Because I know whenever I got up this morning, I was like, oh, I don't really have to. It was just a weird different mindset. Like, oh, I got to grab this gun. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm not used to.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Yeah, I got to grab the gun.
Oh, crap. I got to grab all this camera gear.
Yeah, I got to grab batteries.
Yeah.
Like whoa.
Make sure the SD cards are formatted.
Right. All
the things, and I love it, man. I have never lost my love for filming.
Yeah.
Or photography.
It's awesome.
And honestly, I get just as much satisfaction out of watching you kill a turkey, a deer, whatever.
I hear you.
As I do myself.
I tell you, it's really fun when you can capture those moments for people. Mm-hmm. I do enjoy the photography and obviously the videography side of it. It's just super cool, and how you can tell the story through a lens and everything like that. But yeah, being behind the gun and in front of the camera today was definitely different. Mm-hmm. And it's like, oh, okay, here we go.
There we go.
But I loved it.
You did a great job.
Hey, so did you, brother. So
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I love every aspect of it, and hey, I can't wait to do it again in the morning.
That's right.
It's gonna be 38 degrees.
Ooh, doggy, it's back to deer season.
I'm gonna have to bring my jacket back out.
Bucks gonna start running again.
I'm telling you. So we will see if we can't update y'all with hopefully another success story, but that is how this one went, and the monkey is off my back for the 26th season. So hopefully we can do a little cherry on top and tag out, and we'll just see. I know one thing, though. We're going to have a good time.
No, we're going to do that. It's going to be a blast.
I can't wait. But that's the story.
And with that, the redneck is out.
See y'all.